Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to my channel. My name remains James Kenneth, and you're here on St.JamesCrypto. So these are our weekly crypto forecasts for week 44. As we're entering into this new week, what do we expect for crypto? What could be the outcome for this week as we are ending the month of October? We're looking into a very bullish month of November, and of course, all the crypto are just doing their thing. Like for example, we have Bitcoin slightly moving upward today, Sunday. Though I expect other crypto to follow suit, but the market is actually a kind of low momentum. I would say eagerness to move to the upside. Now, haven't looking at also the relative strength index for crypto, we are still slightly in that overbought zone. Of course, I would say that some project actually flipping on today's Sunday green, today the 26th of October. We might like to see what a kind of greenish candle entering into the first day of the week. And of course, some projects might be taking, coming back to their ways of, bullish upside momentum. Now, we could also see the likes of Crepe like recovering because like right now I see that Crepe dropped from its almost 40 million market cap, dropping to like 33 to 34 million market cap. That's about 5 to 8%, from this week. So, but of course, I expect Crepe to continue to go up. And of course, after they had a major listing, so Crepe had a listing on Bitmart and Penny Wallet. So we're going to see how this thing's going to play out as soon as they get live. They started trading live. They have their live pairs in that is for the listing on Bitmart. Of course, Penny Wallet. Some people are also complaining that they've not been able to sell their position for some cryptos on Penny Wallet. I hope it doesn't affect Crepe. Then looking at Xpin, ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to explain to someone yesterday. I released a video talking about what I believe for Xpin, and I was sharing my thoughts why I believe Xpin can easily move to $5. And a lot of people are also, some people, of course, shared the same vision with me. Some people also try to give me more reason why that would be very, very much impossible. And one of the facts was that the market cap of Xpin seems to be sorry, the circulation, the crypto, the amount of crypto in circulation for Xpin is yet about 16 billion crypto in circulation. The total supplies, of course, it's about 80 billion. So, of course, we have some supply locked for Xpin. And I see that because this project is a rich project, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm talking to you right now, you can check them on Telegram and other platforms because they are creating a kind of world-renowned utility, which is telecommunication. And what they are providing, I haven't seen this anywhere. Can you tell me what telecom company would be providing services almost over 149 countries, and of course, giving you that kind of connectivity where we've never seen before, and of course building that on a blockchain, and of course which they are also tapping into some resources from AI, artificial intelligence, and of course using high tech there to promote the project. So for me, that's why I believe Xpin is going to go. Now, talking about the market cap, someone was trying to also explain to me why you think because the market cap wouldn't permit it to go that way. Now, we should also remember that Shiba Inu had a similar market, had easily moved to almost $16 billion in market cap. Shiba Inu, and it's even more than that. Then it dropped to 16 billion. Then it dropped, and because Shiba Inu was at 0.404. I believe. So it dropped in value. But this is a meme coin without real utility then for Shiba Inu. Of course, now we had some project built on Shiba Inu and all the stuff. Of course, Shiba Inu will be another story to talk for another day. But if I look at Xpin with the rate it's going, with the communication, with the adoption, I think it's only a matter of time that big company will be jumping in, and of course, big institution will be jumping in for Xpin. And if they do, to use their utility, to use, to like, this is a major company, ladies and gentlemen, that someone can, Elon Musk, can just wake up one morning and say, wow, I like this project Xpin is doing. Why not? Why shouldn't I invest in telecommunication? You can just jump on this and throw billions, you know what I'm saying. And if a mogul like that, some kind of business giant, some will jump in on such a project, this thing is going to skyrocket. So that's what I believe. So I'm calling $5 not because I feel it's gonna be very hard. No, it will be very easy to move, to get to $5 and to move ahead. And someone was doing some calculation about, Xpin as well, talking about how, the market cap, the price is going to be affected by the total supply, not the circulating supply. Now you can check that on CoinMarketCap. There are a lot of crypto which you would see that would, that the circulating supply is the supply that really affect the price of the crypto, not the locked up supply. The same thing with Shiba Inu, because you see Shiba Inu, some of the crypto was locked up somewhere, So if they even release more Shiba Inu into circulation, the price will drop to more. So there's no arguments about that. So please do your research if that is not clear. Okay, and talk about COAI, talking about the Chain Opera AI. Now that project is a huge AI project. A lot of people don't know this, what we're seeing right now. It's a kind of a project built for not just for we in the crypto space, but of course for high-tech AI community as well. People can come and build projects on COAI, on your blockchain. They are harnessing a different kind of AI, agents that people can work with. And in the long run, that project is going to hit some, this crypto project is going to take off very easily. Of course, there are some debates, some kind of negative things about them, which like the top 10, the 10 wallets owe about a 50% of the crypto, which they are complaining that it might affect the supply. So, but I still believe AI and COAI has what it takes to, to pump very high. But of course, talking about few people controlling the market cap, that's of course is a kind of red candle for me. But of course, because we are the Christian crypto community, we follow not just the charts, not just what the people say, speculation market. No, but we also hear and of course follow our man of God and also hear the voice of God. So that's why we also believe that this project is going to go up, because we feel we should invest in it, and of course we're going to do that. Okay, so if you invest your money in COAI, don't be scared. Wait. The project goes down, it will surely rise up. Of course, it's a new project. I'm trying to gain momentum, some of these projects that we're calling here on this channel, they are going to pump, So once they pump, that's when most of them going to be they're going to be listed in some exchanges, and some of them are going to be recognized. Just like so many people didn't hear about Pepe until Pepe, created millionaires. So I believe that's the way most of these projects would be known once they start pumping. Okay, so For this week, I expect the market to recover. Now, today being Sunday, the 26th of October, I've seen some crypto, of course. So, the crypto market, general market is already, moving up. And we see here right now that some of the meme coin are already started pumping. I see BNB Lion, of course, on on 1 hour candle already 6-7% up. On 24 hours already 11% up. There's a lot of crypto right now showing green candles. So, of course, the general crypto market looking to take off. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of October where it's always green over the last 2 to 3 years. So, let's see what's going to happen for this week, because we know that a lot of things are happening in the market with different project regulation, especially from the US, the Fed, rate cuts and all that stuff, speculation, economic stimulus, or all these things are what we are looking into. But of course, what are we going to be scared of? If we actually have the word and we know these cryptos that we invested in, it's just a matter of patience and looking, into diligently where you want to take your profit from. But as for me, I'm going to continue to wait, hold on, and of course, look, have a bigger picture, just like I said. For Crepe, I'm expecting by the end of November, I'm expecting not less than 4 cents. Of course, somebody say that's a call of fate. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm expecting that price. Of course, everything I say on this channel is not a financial advice. You're advised to do your own research, invest not more than you can afford to lose. And of course, I'm only here to give you crypto updates. And of course, those of you interested, to know more about crypto, of course, to follow our mentorship, to join my crypto Telegram channel, you can check the link that I added to this video on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel as a premium member. Of course, you'll be directed to pay some fee. Please do that. And of course, see you in the next week. Have a great and wonderful rest of your Sunday, and have a blessed evening rest. Bye-bye.